Have you asked yourself why certain marriage-based cases are denied and what causes a denial and marriage fraud allegation? Here are the most common red flags that USCIS is going to pay attention to and potentially will use against you if you're filing for a marriage-based green card. Number 1, spouses do not file taxes together. Believe it or not, but for USCIS, joint tax return is one of the first things that they will be checking when they're deciding whether or not to approve your case. Number 2, spouses are maintaining different addresses, even though on the forms they're saying that they live in the same place. How immigration would know about that? Well, they're going to check government databases. It's easier to check than you think. For example, government will know if one of the spouses filed for benefits at a different address, using different address than the one they claimed on their forms. Number 3, spouses do not maintain joint bank account, or if they have a bank account, it's not really active, with a minimum movement in that account. Trust me, immigration will want to know how you guys paying your bills, who and how is depositing their salary and paychecks in what account, and why you're not commingling funds. Number 4, one of the spouses had a baby outside of the marriage while they were married on paper. This is usually a huge red flag. It doesn't mean that the case is lost, but trust me, there will be some extra deep questions and potentially a checkup. And number 5, this would be a USCIS check. When they come with an inspection to the residence that you left on the forms, your joint residence with your spouse, and they knock at the door, sometimes in early morning, and they would like to come in, and then they inspect the premises. And then they pay attention to things like your belongings in the bathroom or in the bedroom, whether or not your neighbors know about you living in the same place as you claim on the forms. And of course, they also can go to your place of work and ask if at your place of work, your colleagues, your boss is familiar with your spouse. Well, now you know what are the most common red flags immigration USCIS is paying attention to when they're looking at a potential marriage-based green card.